Hey everyone out there. So, made it here to Jamestown, New Mexico. At a really big Flying J. Information says it can hold 850 trucks. That's a lot of trucks and a lot of diesel. So while I was driving, I was listening to one of the trucker radio stations, and something just blew my mind. Apparently somebody decided to commit suicide by stepping in front of two semi-trucks while they're flying down one of the interstates here either yesterday or today. And I thought, wow, like that would just totally screw with your mind after. I don't think I could drive after that. I don't know. And then that winter storm that hit all of the east. Oh my gosh. Just listening to the weather reports all day, roads being shut down, trucks having to basically just pull over and shut down. Could be shut down for a couple days. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not heading that way. So that's good. Yeah. So on a lighter note, it was an interesting drive. I just saw a couple pictures there I posted on the Facebook in the good book there. Cheeky little Americans and their sign. I was able to beat out a little bit of the storm coming in just out by Salt Lake there, excuse me. It started to snow just a little bit, just enough you need just the wipers, nothing big. And then I started heading down US Highway 6, going through the mountainous type area. Not quite full of mountains, but sort of like Banff-ish, maybe, and towards Banff, I guess, kind of area. A lot of grades, 5, 6, 7% grades, so using a lot of my engine brake, because you want to use your engine brake. What it does is it puts engine compression to keep the vehicle slowed down, so you don't have to push on your brakes. So if your big truck has drum brakes, which a lot of them do, the drums heat up, they expand, and then when you push the brakes, there's nothing for the brakes to grab onto. Or you're riding them so much going down that grade that the drums heat up. Like, they heat up red hot. And what can happen is they'll catch fire. And now you got a whole truck and trailer on fire. It's usually, if you see a truck on the road, on the side of the road, and it's on fire, that's usually the reason if there's nothing else around. So you want to use that jake brake. Got to drive through part of the Navajo Reserve. So that was kind of interesting. Kind of went from snowy to completely dry. Seeing the terrain was different. It was kind of like southern Alberta, but then all of a sudden these mesas would jet out from nowhere. So that was kind of cool. And then had a lovely driver be kind of a jerk to me as I was coming on to Interstate 40, coming up the run-up ramp. The guy pulls out from behind me, which it always happens because, well, I'm slow. I'm heavy. I'm pretty much fully loaded, around 80,000 pounds. So I am slow. And the guy pulled out, and as I'm coming towards the end of the lane to merge, he straddles the two lanes so that I can't merge. And I have to basically almost stop. Then he moves over into the far lane. Not impressed. So then I had to start going all over again. It takes a while. And when I'm going through those hills and stuff, I got down to as low as 40k going up the hill. Luckily there was a lot of extra lanes so that people could get around me and keep to the right. There was a passing lane. So that was good. Other than that, myself to eat, and away we go. So, tomorrow, bright and early, I think I'm leaving here, I think it's around 6 o'clock. So I get into Albuquerque about 8 o'clock, and I can drop my load. So far, no new orders from the load gods, so I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I am starting to get close on my clock. I'm down to about 20 hours left that I can work. So the way it works is I work 70 hours in 8 days, and yeah, I'm down to 20 hours already. So we'll see. Definitely will be doing a reset on the road for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So that should be interesting. Hopefully I can do it somewhere cool, somewhere I've never been, somewhere a little warm. But that's all I got for today. See you tomorrow.